This video is looking at the dot point meanings of health. This is the first dot point for better health for individuals. Your syllabus says that you need to learn about the definitions of health, the dimensions of health, and the relative and dynamic nature of health. You also need to learn to examine the dynamic nature of health by exploring the interactions between the dimensions, the concept of good health, the health continuum, how health changes over time, and how an individual's circumstances affect their health. Each person has their own subjective definition of health, but if you Google definitions of health, one of the first definitions to come up is that health is a state of being free from illness or injury. However, this is a very old definition. The World Health Organization has an updated definition from 1948, stating that health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. Today, we have added emotional and spiritual well-being to this definition. These additions are known as the dimensions of health. The dimensions of health include physical health, which refers to the human body, mental health, which refers to the cognitive aspect of health, and is often confused with emotional health, which is the person's mood or general emotional state, and it refers to the ability to recognize and express feelings adequately. Social health refers to our ability to make and maintain meaningful relationships with others, and spiritual health, which relates to our sense of overall purpose in life. You'll learn to identify that the dimensions are all interrelated. That is, they have an effect on each other. If one suffers, they all do. For example, if someone is physically sick, they need to avoid social settings to not let other people get infected, which can lead to emotions such as sadness. Health is both relative and dynamic. Relative refers to our continual comparison of health status. This can be by comparing an athlete to a fat, drunk guy, or simply comparing my health today with my health 1 year ago. The dynamic nature of health is about how health changes. Health can change slowly, such as when a person grows older, or rapidly when there is a change in circumstance, such as a person losing their job, resulting in less frequent contact with friends, decreased mental stimulation, and the feeling of being alone and sad, which could lead to depression. Often people will use a health continuum to rate their health, where one end represents the worst health you can think of, and the other represents the best. So I might, for instance, put myself here. So, what does good health look like to you?